Tears on stage. Yu Long's emotional speech for Yong Mei Mei melts millions of hearts. It was supposed to be just another glamorous awards night in Seoul. Bright lights, red carpets, and camera flashes reflecting off designer gowns and tailored suits. The 2025 Asian Drama Excellence Awards had gathered the biggest names in the entertainment world, but no one could have predicted what was about to happen that night. When Yu Long, one of China's most beloved actors, took the stage to accept his Best Actor of the Year award, the audience expected charm, grace, and his usual confidence. But what they got was something no one could have prepared for. Raw emotion, heartfelt truth, and a confession of love that brought the entire hall to tears. This is the story of how Yu Long's emotional speech for Yong Mei Mei turned an ordinary award ceremony into a moment that touched millions across Asia. Chapter 1. The Golden Couple of the K-Drama World. Yu Long and Yong Mei Mei. Two names that have become almost inseparable in the eyes of fans. From their first on-screen chemistry in Beneath the Falling Stars, to their real-life romance that followed soon after, they've been Asia's favorite power couple. Their story wasn't just about fame or glamour. It was about connection, growth, and mutual respect. Fans admired how Yu Long always spoke highly of Yong Mei Mei, not just as an actress, but as a woman who stood by him through every high and low. Yong Mei Mei, known for her elegance and quiet strength, had often said that Yu Long was the calm in her storm. And tonight, as the world watched Yu Long step onto the stage, everyone could sense that something powerful was about to unfold. Chapter 2. A different kind of speech. The moment Yu Long's name was announced, the hall erupted with applause. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, and celebrities stood up to congratulate him. He smiled, bowed respectfully, and walked gracefully to the stage. Dressed in a classic black suit with a subtle silver brooch, a gift from Yong Mei Mei herself, Yu Long looked as composed as ever. But when he reached the microphone, something shifted. He took a deep breath. His eyes glistened. And then, in a trembling voice, he said, "I didn't prepare a speech tonight, because what I want to say doesn't belong on paper. It belongs to my heart." A murmur spread through the audience. Reporters leaned forward. Yong Mei Mei, sitting in the front row, placed a hand over her chest. And that's when the tears began. Chapter 3. A love that changed everything. Yu Long continued, his voice heavy with emotion. "I want to thank the directors, my team, my fans. But most of all, I want to thank someone who changed my life. Someone who taught me what it truly means to love and to be loved. Mei Mei, this award belongs to you." The camera quickly panned to Yong Mei Mei. Her eyes already red with tears, her lips trembling into a small smile. The audience gasped. Many had speculated about the depth of their relationship, but this public declaration was something else entirely. It wasn't for publicity. It wasn't scripted. It was real. "You stood by me when I had nothing," Yu Long continued. "When I doubted myself, when the world turned cold, you became my warmth. I owe every success, every smile, and every step forward to your love and patience." At that moment, the hall went silent except for the faint sound of sniffles. Even seasoned actors in the crowd wiped away tears. The emotion was genuine. The words were powerful. And the love was undeniable. Chapter 4. Memories that still haunt. Yu Long then began to speak about their struggles, the parts fans never saw behind the glamorous headlines. "There were nights we didn't know if we'd make it. When our schedules kept us apart, when the media twisted our words, when people doubted our love, we stayed strong." Mei Mei never complained. She never walked away. Instead, she held my hand tighter. He paused, swallowing back tears. "There was a time when I almost gave up acting. I was tired, broken. But she told me something I'll never forget. If you lose yourself, you'll lose the love that brought you here." Those words brought me back. Fans watching from home flooded social media with messages. Tweets, Weibo posts, and YouTube clips of that exact line began trending within minutes. Hashtag Yu Long speech. Hashtag Mei Mei tears. Hashtag love on stage. The hashtags climbed to #1 worldwide in just an hour. Chapter 5. Yong Mei Mei's reaction. As Yu Long spoke, cameras captured every reaction from Yong Mei Mei. Her eyes shimmered under the stage lights. She clutched a small pendant on her neck, the same one Yu Long gifted her during their first drama together. When he said, "You are my reason, my muse, my home," she mouthed silently, "I love you too." Fans watching live streams around the world instantly clipped the moment, sharing it with captions like, "Sparkling heart, true love exists. Yu Long and Mei Mei just proved it." Loudly crying face, "I can't stop crying. This is better than any K-drama scene." Even the host, trying to hold back tears, whispered into the mic, "That's the most beautiful speech we've ever heard on this stage." Chapter 6. The Power of Vulnerability. Yu Long wasn't just thanking a partner. He was showing the world that vulnerability is strength. In an industry often built on perfection, image, and control, his willingness to show his heart broke down barriers. "I used to think that real men don't cry," he said softly. "But tonight I realize. Real men cry when they found something worth crying for." That line, emotional, poetic, and utterly sincere, echoed through the hall. Fans on social media called it the line of the year. Chapter 7. After the speech. When Yu Long finished, the audience rose in a standing ovation that lasted nearly 3 minutes. Some clapped, some wept openly, and others just stood in awe of what they had witnessed. Yong Mei Mei walked up to the stage. Without hesitation, she embraced him tightly. It wasn't staged. It wasn't rehearsed. It was real. A moment of love and gratitude shared in front of millions. She whispered something to him that was caught faintly on camera. "You've always had my heart." Yu Long smiled through tears, replying quietly, "And you've always been my light." The entire world melted. Chapter 8. The internet reacts. Within hours, every platform was buzzing. YouTube. Clips of the speech surpassed 20 million views in under 24 hours. Weibo. Over 3 million posts using the hashtag #YuLongTears trended for 3 consecutive days. TikTok. Fans created edits combining Yu Long's emotional lines with romantic music. Instagram. Celebrities shared photos of the couple with captions like, "True love never hides." One fan wrote, "It felt like watching the ending of the most beautiful love story ever written, but knowing it's real makes it even more powerful." Chapter 9. Behind the Curtain. What happened after? Sources from the event later revealed that after the ceremony, Yu Long and Yong Mei Mei spent a few quiet minutes backstage, away from the cameras. They held hands, tears still fresh. A staff member overheard Yu Long saying softly, "You've given me everything. Tonight I wanted the world to know." Yong Mei Mei simply smiled, replying, "You already show me every day, that's enough." Their humility and sincerity reminded everyone why they've remained grounded despite their fame. Later that night, Yu Long posted a message on his official Weibo account. "Awards fade, applause ends, but love endures. Thank you, Mei Mei, for walking this journey with me. This award belongs to us." That post alone reached 12 million likes in less than a day. Chapter 10. What makes their love so special? Yu Long and Yong Mei Mei's love story isn't built on publicity stunts or forced displays of affection. It's built on mutual respect, sacrifice, and genuine connection. Fans have often noted how they support each other's careers without competition. When Mei Mei won Best Actress the previous year, Yu Long stood up and clapped before anyone else did, even before her name was fully announced. Likewise, when Yu Long faced a career setback 2 years ago, Mei Mei defended him publicly, saying, "A man like Yu Long doesn't need to prove himself. His heart speaks louder than rumors." Their relationship feels real because it is imperfect, tested but strong. Chapter 11. The Lasting Impact. After the event, multiple entertainment outlets called it the most emotional moment in Asian award history. Producers replayed the speech during morning talk shows. Fans translated it into multiple languages, and even celebrities from Korea and Japan sent congratulatory messages. The emotional honesty resonated beyond borders. It wasn't just a speech. It was a reminder that love is not weakness, and gratitude is not vulnerability. In a world often obsessed with image, Yu Long's tears became a symbol of authenticity. Chapter 12. Fans speak out. Fans across the globe expressed their emotions. "This is why I still believe in love. No drama could ever write something this perfect." Yu Long and Mei Mei are not just actors, they are proof that love can heal. Some even said that his words inspired them to express gratitude to their loved ones. One fan wrote, "After watching his speech, I called my mom and told her I love her. It reminded me that we shouldn't wait to show appreciation." Yu Long's emotional moment became more than entertainment. It became a cultural movement of love and sincerity. Chapter 13. A symbol of hope. Weeks after the ceremony, fan art, tribute videos, and short films flooded the internet, all inspired by that single heartfelt speech. Even popular K-drama directors referenced it in interviews, saying, "If we could capture even half the emotion Yu Long showed that night, we'd have a masterpiece." Yong Mei Mei, during a later interview, said gently, "When he spoke, I didn't hear an actor talking. I heard the man I fell in love with." Her words only deepened the emotional weight of that night. Chapter 14. The legacy of that night. Months later, people still talk about the speech. It has become a defining moment in modern Asian pop culture, the kind that gets remembered for decades. It reminded audiences that behind every glamorous photo and perfect performance, there are two real hearts beating, two souls growing, two people loving each other through every challenge. And that's what made the night magical. Conclusion. Love that moves mountains. The night Yu Long shed tears on stage wasn't about awards, fame, or validation. It was about love, gratitude, and courage. By baring his heart in front of millions, he gave the world something more valuable than any trophy: hope. Hope that love can endure fame. Hope that honesty can still move hearts. Hope that even in a world of performance, there's still room for truth. As one journalist beautifully wrote the next morning, Yu Long didn't just win Best Actor. He won the world's heart. And perhaps, that's the truest award of all.